Hello and good morning. I wanted to show a couple of quick videos today and the changes that have been made in just the last week in our gardens. So as you can see, this mandevilla plant is really doing well as far as all the blossoms. There's a couple dozen that are bright red and then a couple of dozen more that are going to blossom here in just a few days. We've been getting more hummingbirds in the yard. You can see the hummingbird feeder here is a little more full than I had filled it up previously because we're getting a few more visitors. Still not a whole bunch of hummingbirds, but we're getting a few. The mandevilla plant just doing great. Okay, moving on. The other potted plants here. The dahlias are flowering pretty well. Here's that plant that had fallen over. I'm going to show you how to deadhead. When you get the blossoms are spent, pull that off and you'll encourage more blossoming. This one got a little bit of a shock, so not a whole lot of blossoms, but it's coming back for the most part. A little bit of it has died off right there, but this one is going to survive. Plants are pretty hardy for the most part. And then these blossoms are all finished too. I've been cutting them off as the last part dies, but as you can see, we're not ready to cut that off quite yet. Got a lovely little wasp here that's pollinating. I do have up some wasp traps, but I'm not super worried about wasps. As you can see, they pollinate too. It's just that they hurt so darn bad when they sting you. But look at him, he's getting in there getting some pollinating done. Okay, gonna move over here. Just in the last week, these Mexican sunflowers have blossomed quite a lot. Look how much bigger they are just in 1 week. Look how beautiful the Russian sage is. And if I can get in close, maybe we can see some bee and, oh, that was a wasp. Bee activity. Not much yet. There's quite a few little ones that probably won't show up on the video. Another Mexican sunflower. Mexican sunflower. This one's just about ready to remove, but we still have a couple of live blossoms. Moving over here, we have got some bee activity. Look at that giant bumblebee. Aaron, I hope you can chime in and let us know what species that is. That thing's really big. All these little conical shaped flowers is what the hummingbirds can really get their beak in and get some nectar out of there. Yeah, the bee balm doing great. I don't know if you guys can hear this. Get in close. All of that buzzing is fantastic. I absolutely love it. The bees are having a great time in the lamb's ears. I'm looking at 3 or 4 different species of bees right here. That's just awesome. Bee balm. And moving back to the dill. A lot bigger than it was a week ago. And also this is the trumpet vine, which is quite a bit bigger than it was a week ago too. I think I mentioned last week that there's no blossoms on here. I think I just about killed it by cutting it back. If you do plant a trumpet vine, please be aware that they're one of the last things to come alive in the springtime. I thought mine was dead. And we're going to say hi to Camaria real quick here too. Hey, Camaria. She's a sweet girl. Over and out. We're going to go into the garden next, the vegetable garden.